I'm Ed Orr. I'm on the staff of Java.sun.com, and I'm here at the 2007 Java 1 conference at Moscone Center in San Francisco with rock star Shannon Hickey. Welcome, Shannon.
Thanks very much, Ed.
Well, for those of you who are not familiar with the Rockstar program, this is an award that's given to technical presenters at Java 1 who are voted by attendees as giving the best sessions of the conference. And Shannon won this award for a session called Extreme GUI Makeover. I think the tagline was like looking better or looking even better.
Oh, Extreme GUI Makeover, looking good, I think.
Looking good, yeah.
I think that's what it was.
It was fantastic. It played to a large and enthusiastic audience. So what Shannon and two other guys, Scott Violet and Roman Guy,
That's
I
right.
love to say Roman Guy, did was take a kind of a plain Jane application. I think it was an email client, Thunderbird?
Yeah, Thunderbird.
And through some swing magic and a little sprinkling of Java 2D and maybe even a little Java 3D, as I recall, they turned it into a really cool user interface. So it was really a well-deserved award, so congratulations again for that.
Thanks very much, Ed.
So first of all, Shannon, for those folks who don't know who you are or what you do, tell us, what do you do for Sun?
Oh, I'm the technical lead of the swing team.
Technical lead for the swing.
Yeah.
So you kind of boss these guys around?
Well, I assign bugs and you know, they discuss with me the technical direction of the toolkit.
Okay, I'm assuming that as time goes on, there are fewer and fewer bugs to assign, right?
Don't I wish? We're in the thousands right now.
Okay, but seriously though, you code yourself, right?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, so
In fact, that's what I like to do the best.
What kinds of things are you coding right now?
I'm actually the spec lead for JSR 295, which is beans binding.
Oh, beans binding. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, I can't tell you too much because I recently inherited it. But it's essentially about keeping the properties of two Java beans in sync.
Oh, okay.
So the reason it's important for Swing is to allow you to easily bind your data model to your Swing application.
Cool. That sounds really interesting. Also, somehow I got the impression that you were working on drag and drop.
Well, yeah, that's my passion.
Okay.
You know, anybody who knows me within the team knows how much I love working on drag and drop.
Terrific.
I can't explain why. For me, it's rewarding. You know, we all find a project we like to work on.
Okay.
I don't want to give it up.
Well, speaking of rewarding, Rockstar, you know, I'm assuming, how has that changed your lifestyle? You're now getting the best tables in some of the best restaurants, or even better, not having to stand in line for those hot nightclubs?
Well, let's say McDonald's fills my fries a bit more. You know, my wife appreciates me a bit more, but apparently the news hasn't made it to France yet. You know, when I was in France last year with Scott Violet, trying to get into a nightclub, the bouncer says, "Not like this." Didn't like the orange T-shirt I was wearing.
Well, I don't know. Maybe if you win another Rockstar award, those things will improve. Seriously, though, I know that you've been giving these sessions over a number of years.
Right.
There have been a series. Who came up with the idea? I mean, did you kind of get up one morning, look in the mirror, and say, "Gee, I think I'll do a GUI makeover"?
Well, not quite. You know, I like to think that it came from something that myself and Jim Graham and Chris Campbell did a few years back called Get Rich Quick, which was about doing effects in Swing applications. But we stopped that because for me, I found I wanted to go into more about Swing and less about the 2D.
Okay.
So I guess, but then the the Extreme GUI Makeover, I think, was the brainchild of Scott Violet during a brainstorming session.
Okay.
He decided to come up with the tagline Extreme GUI Makeover. And, you know, having come from the place where I was working on these Get Rich Quick talks, it was a perfect fit for me to join.
Okay. One of the things I really love about these sessions is it's really highly visual, which actually makes a lot of sense for a session on graphics technologies. But what's really cool, I think, is the fact that you guys kind of demonstrate the power of these components and technologies on the user interface before you start doing a deep dive into the code.
Right.
The other thing I really like about it is that you guys always seem to have so much fun up there. Do you guys have as much fun putting the session together and delivering it as we in the audience have watching it?
Well, I have to say that Roman Guy makes it a lot of fun.
Okay.
Working with him, but
that Frenchman.
Oui. But I have to say that, you know, obviously Java 1 time's pretty hectic, but it is a fun thing to work on, to just have, you know, 10, 15 days to sit there and play with Swing and GUI effects. and see what we can impress each other with.
Fantastic. So I'm looking forward to one this year, another Java 1, another Extreme GUI makeover. What are you going to do this year? What's on tap?
Well, you know what? We were told the last couple of years that people loved the session, but it didn't apply to their corporate applications. And so we tried to take something this year that's more of a corporate-like application. In fact, it's a real estate application that we're making over this year. And it's a new set of effects with table, different constraint panels for specifying what you want to view in your table. Ramon's got some neat things to show off towards the end.
Okay. Anything related to animation? I know that,
definitely.
Chet Haas has been doing a lot of work in
definitely.
that area, right?
In fact, I think all of us, myself at least, use Chet's timing framework to drive our animations in these applications now.
Okay.
So Chet's made it easy for us.
Fantastic. I'm really looking forward to this. One last question, because I know time is a little short here.
Sure.
Other than the great adulation that you get from the fans and the audience, and all the groupies who follow you around,
right.
What's your objective in coming to Java 1? What do you try to get out of this?
Well, you know, I have to say that this Java 1's been the most stressful for me so far in preparation, because I've got 5 things that I'm doing.
Oh
one is this, which is lots of fun. So.
Well, you know how this works. If you do something well, they ask you to do
That's
more.
right, that's right. So I've got a bunch of talks. I'm doing a drag and drop off. So for me, it's, you know, I like to see what's going on because I live in Toronto. I don't get to see what's going on in this area, but also I have a lot to present this year.
Fantastic. Well, I look forward to all your sessions.
Thanks,
I
Ed.
want to thank you for stopping by.
Thank you very much.
It's been great talking to you. And for those of you who've joined us today, I want to thank you. Hope to see you again real soon. This is Ed Ort.